dreams. Morning never seemed in haste. Clouds would wander pale and wide. Every drop became a mirror, holding little pieces of the sky. The old branches bent with kindness, never breaking in the wind. Even silence found a rhythm, hidden somewhere deep within. Let the rain remember us, not by footsteps, not by names, only by the quiet hours shared beneath the gentle rain. Far away a blackbird answered, soft enough to stir the air. Nothing asked for more than moments, nothing wished to disappear. When the clouds have drifted on, leaves will keep the silver glow. Every season leaves a story, every story learns to grow. Waited for another spring. Before the village stirred awake, she opened up the garden gate. Morning rested on the leaves, silver drops on every blade. She never counted passing years, only flowers left to bloom. Every season brought new colors, every path a new perfume. Robins waited on the fence, patient as the rising sun. Tiny petals filled the air long before the day begun. Children stopped to gather daisies, travelers paused beneath the pear. No one left with empty hands, something gentle waited there. autumn bowed with grace, scattering gold across the ground. Nothing hurried in that place, only quiet could be found. Every blossom faced the sky. Stars would watch the sleeping garden until another morning arrived. Far beyond the quiet shore stands a light through fading night, watching every gentle wave till the morning brings its light. Seabirds circle sleepy cliffs, clouds are drifting slow and high. Every stone has kept a tale written by the restless tide. Boats have come and boats have gone, leaving names upon the sea. Still the lighthouse never asks who they were or where they'll be. Hold one light for wandering hearts, leave one flame against the sky. Even silence finds its way when the dawn is passing by. Golden colors touch the waves, night releases every star. Morning opens one more page, peace is never very far. When the lantern softly fades, day has found its path again. gathers on the hills, heather wakes beneath the light, every blossom standing still, dressed in shades of soft twilight. Where the heather meets the sky, gentle dreams are carried high. Every breeze begins to sing, hope is found in quiet things. Ancient pathways cross the land, worn by footsteps long ago. Every stone remembers hands, every seed remembers snow. Where the heather meets the sky, gentle dreams are carried high. Every breeze begins to sing, hope is found in quiet things. Slow and free over fields of violet flame. Nothing here is lost to time, nothing stays the very same. Where the heather meets the sky, silent wings are passing by. Every dawn begins anew, wrapped in light and morning dew. Far beyond the emerald plain, day begins its song again. Lanterns bloom along the lane, amber circles softly grow. Old stone cottages remain, keeping every gentle glow. Leave a light beside the door for every heart that wanders home. Even when the stars grow dim, no one walks the night alone. Wooden windows gently shine, quiet laughter fills the square. Time moves slowly through the pines, peace is resting everywhere. Leave a light beside the door for every heart that wanders home. Even when the stars grow dim, no one walks the never asking where we've been. Every evening finds its way back to simple days again. Leave a light beside the door where the silent hours roam. Every lantern softly says, you will always find your home. When the morning greets the hills, golden lights become the dawn. Thread by thread the morning grows, silver woven, soft and slow. Hands remember every line, every knot and every twine. Weave the gold, weave the blue, weave the dreams bright and true. Through the days, through the years, every thread still appears. Wooden windows catch the light, morning turns the room to gold. Patterns bloom beneath her hands, quiet stories gently told. Nothing hurried, nothing lost, every cloth became a song. Simple hearts can leave behind beauty lasting all life long. When the final thread is tied, leave the daylight at the door. Every woven memory lives forever. weather crowns the weathered stone. Coins of hope lie far below, none are ever left alone. Ash trees bow above the spring, shadows drift from branch to branch. Old hands carved a circle here, long before our names were sung. Draw the water, cool and clear. Leave your worries waiting here. Take the blessing, take it slow. Where the old clear waters flow. Children filled their little cups, laughing in the summer rain. Travelers rested by the wall, then they found the road again. If you listen, close your eyes, you'll still hear the bucket fall. Echoes climbing through the stone, answering the robin's call. Years may wander, roads may bend, living waters never end. Draw the water, cool and clear. Leave your sorrow waiting here. Take the blessing, take it home. Never walk this world alone. The well remains, the water sings. Close your little wings tonight. Moon is climbing, silver white. Fields are still and skies are deep. Now it's time for gentle sleep. Lullaby. Sleep, little rowan bird. Rest upon the evening air. Stars will keep you safe tonight, dreaming without care. Lullaby. Firelight warms the wooden sun begins to shine, you will learn to fly. Like falling snow, soft and calm, so sweet and slow. Every dream will find its way to another golden day. Sleep, little bird, sleep. High above the silent square, one old tower greets the sky. Stone by stone it guards the years, watching seasons passing by. Morning hides beyond the east, night still wears its velvet crown. Every hour softly falls like the leaves that drift around. Time may wander, time may fade, still the bells know every name. Ring for every soul that's gone, ring for every day to come. Hold the light before the dawn till another song is sung. Ring across the quiet hills, carry hope from heart to heart. Every ending leaves a spark, every sunrise makes a start. Children once would race below, chasing shadows through the square. Now the swallows circle high, dancing in the morning air. Though the faces come and go, though the roads may lead afar, old stone walls remember all, just the way they always are. breeze makes a start. The bell grows still. The sky turns gold. A new day begins. By the well of Kildara, heather crowns the weathered stone. Coins of hope lie far below, none are ever left alone. Ash trees bow above the spring, shadows drift from branch to branch. Old hands carved a circle here, long before our names were sung. Draw the water, cool and clear. Leave your worries waiting here. Take the blessing, take it slow. The old clear waters flow. Children filled their little cups, laughing in the summer rain. Travelers rested by the wall, then they found the road again. If you listen, close your eyes, you'll still hear the bucket fall. Echoes climbing through the stone, answering the robin's call. Years may wander, roads may bend, living waters never end. Draw the water, cool and clear. Leave your sorrow waiting here. Take the blessing, take it home. Never walk this world alone. The well remains, the water sings. The room is quiet after midnight, a little light beside the chair. The world has closed its busy windows and left a softer kind of air. could not gather are slowly settling somewhere. There is a calm inside the silence. There is a place where I can breathe. No heavy voice, no hurried calling, no restless hand upon my sleeve. The page before me waits in patience. The work begins to lose its weight, and every line becomes a lantern to guide me through the hour late. Softly now the night is breathing. Softly now the hours go by. Nothing here is asking loudly. Nothing here needs to rise. Let the quiet stay beside me. Let the gentle music flow like a candle in the evening, like a light that burns low. Somewhere beyond the sleeping rooftops, the morning waits, but not for me. For now I live inside this stillness, where every thought is moving free. The candle bends but keeps on glowing. The shadows rest along the wall, and in this ordinary moment I do not feel so lost at all. I used to chase the distant thunder. I used to ask for brighter signs, but peace was never loud or golden. It lived between the smaller lines, in cups of tea gone cold beside me, in notes I wrote and left unread, in quiet dreams that kept returning, like gentle songs inside my head. Softly now the night is breathing. Softly now the hours go by. Nothing here is asking loudly. Nothing here needs to rise. Let the quiet stay beside me. Let the gentle music flow like a candle in the evening, like a light that burns low. Let the morning come when ready. Let the daylight take its turn. I have found a quiet shelter in the hours where candles burn. Not a dream of grand adventure, not a song that needs to climb, only peace enough to hold me through the soft and passing time. When the first pale light is waking, and the night begins to fade. I will carry something lighter from the quiet I have made. Not a promise, not a treasure, not a story carved in stone, only peace enough to follow through the day I call my own. So I'll leave the window open for the calm that found me here, for the song beneath the silence, for the hour soft and clear. And if tomorrow feels too heavy, if the road feels long again, I will remember quiet evenings and begin where I began. The market bells are faded now, the wooden stalls are closing slow. The dust is golden in the street, where quiet footsteps come and go. A woman folds the linen cloth, the baker sweeps the flour away. The village breathes a softer breath at the ending of the day. No one hurries through the square, no one calls across the stone. The little doors are opening wide to bring the tired people home. A child is counting painted shells beside the steps beneath the sun, and every simple little sound feels peaceful when the work is done. Let the quiet settle down over roof and road and door. Let the heart remember gently, it does not need to carry more. There is comfort in the small things, there is kindness in the air. When the world becomes a little still and peace is waiting there. The old man by the water well tells the same tale every year, of distant hills and younger days, to anyone who stops to hear. His voice is low, his smile is warm, his hands are worn from honest days. And in the calm between his words, the afternoon begins to fade. Not every song must rise like fire, not every dream must travel far. Some are made for open windows, some are made for where we are. So let the lyre softly wander, let the whistle breathe and fall, let the harp move like like a lantern through the stillness over all. Let the quiet settle down over roof and road and door. Let the heart remember gently, it does not need to carry more. There is comfort in the small things, there is kindness in the air. When the world becomes a little still and peace is waiting there. If the road feels long tomorrow, if the morning asks too much, I will keep this gentle hour like a warm and steady touch. Not a treasure, not a promise, not a crown or shining name, only peace enough to guide me back to simple days again. The lanterns wake along the walls, the shadows stretch across the ground. The village gathers into calm without a loud or heavy sound, and I can feel the day grow lighter as the last birds leave the square. There is nothing I must prove now, there is only being there. The bread is cooling by the window, the table waits with humble grace. A quiet meal, a quiet evening, a quiet smile upon each face. And though the world beyond is wider than the roads that I have known, I would choose this little silence, for it makes my heart a home. Let the quiet settle down over roof and road and door. Let the heart remember gently, it does not need to carry more. There is comfort in the small things, there is kindness in the air. When the world becomes a little still and peace is waiting there. When the stars arrive above us and the lamps are burning low, I will thank the fading daylight for the calm it let me know. And if sleep comes soft beside me like a song without a name, I will rest within the stillness till the morning comes again. Beside the lane, through the quiet evening rain, shadows drift on cobbled stone, yet the path feels softly known. By the gate the ivy climbs, slowly winding through the time. Every breeze that wanders near leaves a little calmness here. Beyond the hills the daylight fades, golden dust on distant distant plains. Small reflections in the stream move as gently as a dream. Nothing asks for hurried pace, nothing calls the mind away. Only simple moments flow, like the songs the old winds know. Wandering softly through the light, through the fading edge of night, where the quiet rivers run and the day is gently done. Wandering softly through the air, finding peace that's always there. Like a leaf upon the tide, let the restless thoughts drift by. Ancient branches sway above, holding stories without words. Every star begins to wake, silver paths across the lake. Far away the village glows, through the mist the chimney smoke, rising slowly toward the sky, while the hours wander by. Evening rain, quiet fields and winding lanes. As the world grows still once more, peace remains beside the shore. The old inn glows beside the road, with candles burning soft and low. A tired traveler leaves the cold and finds a place to rest his soul. The wooden walls are warm with time, the fire speaks in gentle light. No one asks where he has been, no one counts the miles tonight. A woman hums an ancient tune beside the hearth with silver hair. Her voice is quiet like a prayer, and peace is resting in the air. Cups are filled, the bread is shared, the heavy world feels far away, and every face around the flame has carried something through the day. is calm beneath the skies. The road outside is dark and long, but no one speaks of leaving soon. The lute is gentle in the room, the harp is slow beneath the moon. A child is sleeping near the chair, an old man smiles without a word, and in the silence after laughter, something honest can be heard. Not every journey seeks a kingdom, not every dream must cross the sea. Sometimes all the heart is asking is a place where it can breathe. So let the night move slowly onward, let the embers fade and glow. The world can wait beyond the doorway, there is no need to rise and go. Stay a while beside the fire, lay your burden by the door. Let the night be kind and quiet, you do not need to wander more. Rest your heart among the candles, let the old song softly rise. There is shelter in this moment, there is calm beneath the skies. If tomorrow brings the distance, if the road calls out again, carry with you one small comfort from the kindness of this flame. When your feet are worn and weary, when the night feels long and wide, remember there are gentle places where the heart can step inside. The candles sink into the morning, the first pale light begins to show. The traveler wakes a little lighter than the man who came from cold. He leaves no promise on the table, he takes no treasure from the village. An old bell waits for the day, while the keeper turns the iron and the hours find their way. He has heard 1,000 mornings, he has watched 1,000 lights, seen the children grow to workers, seen the workers turn to white. Turn the wheel and mark the hour, let it pass and let it be. Time was never meant for holding, only lived and then set free. People ask him for the minutes, people ask how late they are, but he smiles and points to sunlight falling softly past the yard. For the clock can name the hour, but it cannot name the day when a heart becomes more gentle or a fear begins to fade. Turn the wheel and mark the hour, let it pass and let it be. Time was never meant for holding, only lived and then set free. At the table near the window, he repairs the smaller hands, tiny gears and little circles, moving more than he had planned. Every clock that leaves his doorway finds a wall in someone's home, counting bread and work and laughter, counting nights they are not alone. May the hours move kindly, may they leave a softer trace, may we spend them with each other, not in worry, not in haste. May the days be simple teachers, may the years be gentle too. What we lose by always running can be found in what we do. When the evening covers rooftops and the final bell is done, he sits down beside the doorway, watching gold leave from the sun. And he knows the clock will follow all the hands it has to turn, but the heart may choose more slowly what the passing years can learn. Every line he leaves behind him says a life was gently known. He once dreamed of distant harbors, ships with banners bright and high. But his mother needed helping, and the years went passing by. So he learned the weight of timber, learned the patience of the grain, learned that some roads never taken still can leave a heart unshamed. Shape the wood and turn it slowly, let the old hands do their part. What we make with care and meaning finds a home in someone's heart. Not all dreams must cross the ocean, not all names are carved in stone. Some are kept in little treasures, made for hands we'll never know. Children stop beside his doorway, watching curls of cedar fall. He can see their eyes grow wider when the toys begin to call. One small fox with painted whiskers, one small boat with faded blue, one small bird with open wings, as if it almost flew. When the winter market opens and the lanterns fill the square, he will wrap his finest pieces with a quiet kind of care. He will never ask for glory, he will never speak too proud. But the children hold his carvings like the moon came drifting down. Shape the wood and turn it slowly, let the old hands do their part. What we make with care and meaning finds a home in someone's heart. Not all dreams must cross the ocean, not all names are carved in stone. Some are kept in little treasures, made for hands we'll never know. Years may take the maker's footsteps, years may close the workshop door, but the fox will guard a bedside, and the boat will dream of shore. Someone grown will touch the carving and remember being small. Then the life inside the timber will not have been lost at all. By the window of the workshop, evening leans across the thread. He lays down his little chisel near the oak his father kept. There are no great songs about him, no grand tale for kings to hear, only wooden hearts still carrying what his hands made year by year. So he smiles upon the doorway as the market bells are done, for the work that looked so humble has been given to someone, and the world is held together not by gold or crown or fame, but by those who leave small kindness in the things that bear no name. The morning comes without a sound, golden light upon the floor, coffee cooling by the window, just like many days before. Outside clouds are slowly drifting across a pale and quiet sky, and the world feels soft and distant as another day goes by. Pages turning in the silence, words appearing one by one, hours passing without notice, neither hurried nor undone. There is comfort in the stillness, in the calm of simple things, in a room of gentle shadows and the peace the daylight brings. Take your time and stay a while, let the restless world move on. There is beauty in the small things that we often pass upon. Take your time and stay a while, leave your worries at the door. Life is waiting in the moments we forget we're looking for. Evening paints the walls with amber, soft reflections start to glow. Every task and every burden feels a little further now. Nothing grand and nothing sacred, nothing written in the stars, just a quiet kind of happiness meeting us exactly where we are. Take your time and stay a while, let the restless world move on. There is beauty in the small things that we often pass upon. Take your time and stay a while, leave your worries at the door. Life is waiting in the moments we forget we're looking. Golden apples softly shine, resting in the gentle light. Through the grass a pathway bends toward the hills that never end. Every step and every stone feels familiar and well known. In the quiet of the day, all the hurried thoughts fade away, like the clouds that slowly roam across the sky and back toward home. In the quiet of the air, simple moments gather there. Nothing more is needed now than the peace the fields allow. Thread, while the leaves begin to sway with the rhythm of the day. Far away a water wheel turns beside the meadow stream, keeping time with steady grace in its calm, unchanging pace. Sunlight dances through the trees, carried by a tender breeze. Every shadow, every glow moves in patterns soft and slow. As the hours gently pass, peace remains among the grass. Beside the mill the river bends past the stones and wooden fence, turning softly through the land like a thread from careful hands. Willows lean above the shore, watching as the waters pour, carrying the morning light through the calm of day and night. Let the river find its way through the colors of the day, never hurried, never still, moving with a quiet will. Let the river wander on beneath the dusk, beneath the dawn. Every bend and every stream flows as softly as a dream. Along the bank paint the fields in shades so faint, purple, blue, and touches gold, dancing where the breezes roll. From afar a church bell rings, blending with the swallow's wings, echoing across the plain, then dissolving once again. Beside the mill the river bends, past the stones and wooden fence. As the evening settles near, peaceful waters linger here. Stone beneath the fading light, silent walls through coming night, lines of ink on parchment old, stories waiting to be told. Windows narrow, tall and high, holding fragments of the sky. As the evening settles slow, shadows gently start to grow. Through the quiet halls we roam, far from roads and far from home. Only candlelight remains, dancing softly on the frames. Through the quiet halls we stay, watching daylight drift away. In the stillness we can find room enough for every mind. Pages resting row by row, guarding words from long ago. Every mark and every line, crossing rivers, crossing time. Outside winds may rise and fall, yet they scarcely reach these walls. Hear the hours gently flow, like the winter's falling snow. Stone beneath the candle glow, ancient words in steady rows. As the night surrounds the room, peace remains within the gloom. Where grasses sway, summer slowly slips away. Golden stems beneath the sky bend as quiet winds pass by. Tiny flowers scattered wide paint the hillside side by side, holding colors soft and bright in the fading afternoon light. The breezes roam far from every road and home, carrying the scent of pine through the warmth of golden time. Over hills as the daylight stays, lingering on peaceful plains, while the clouds go drifting free above the endless greenery. Move softly, bloom to bloom, filling air with gentle hums. Every path and every stone feels untouched and overgrown. Shadows stretch along the land, drawn by nature's careful hand, slowly changing shape and tone, yet the quiet still goes on. Summer slowly fades away, leaving traces in the light of a calm and gentle height. Morning gathers on the bay, silver mist drifts far away, quiet waves along the sand trace their marks upon the land. Seabirds circle high and slow, following the winds that blow over waters calm and gray, greeting softly coming day, where the sea and sky unite in the pale awakening light. Every worry fades from view, like the mist the morning drew, where the sea and sky belong. There the time following the ancient tide, through the calm and through the blue, always finding something new. Morning settles on the bay, silver mist has slipped away, only waves and open sky. Watch the quiet hours go by. My father built these stone roads with hands the winter could not break. Now grass grows where his footsteps wandered, and no one remembers his name. The river keeps the stories that the village left behind. Every face becomes a shadow and swallowed by the hands of time. If I sing your name tonight, will the mountains sing it back? Or are we all just passing echoes, fading slowly into black? Above me, but the kings are long gone now. Only silence wears their crowns, only ravens know somehow. Build our lives from borrowed moments and watch them drift away. If I sing your name tonight, will the stars still understand? When the last fire turns to ashes, will our stories reach the land? So I will sing before the night takes everything. I will sing. Rain is falling on the heather, soft upon the emerald ground. Every drop becomes a memory of a place I've never found. Through the window of the cottage, I can hear the river sing, like forgotten ancient stories carried gently on the wind. Rain over the heather fields. Rain over the hills. Rain over the heather fields. And my restless heart stands still. Deep beneath the ancient branches, where the morning light is green, every path feels like a secret, every leaf a hidden dream. Birds are singing through the silence, streams are dancing over stone, and among the roots and shadows, I no longer feel alone. Whispers of the forest call softly through the moss and pines, guiding every wandering heart back to peace and back to time. No great castle, no great treasure, only quiet, only grace. Yet I find a kind of magic in this simple, sacred place. Whispers through the forest trees, whispers carried on the breeze. The morning came with silver rain. Upon the hills I knew by name. The old oak stood beside the road, as if it knew I had to go. My mother watched from far away. No words were left for us to say. The harbor called beyond the mist, with promises I could not resist. Oh, carry me across the sea, where I am not yet meant Yet every song the sailors sang sounded like home once again. Years may pass and kingdoms fall, time may take away it all, but in my dreams I still can see the green hills waiting there for me. Oh, carry me across the sea, where my wandering soul is free. And when my journey meets its end, may the old road lead me home again. Lead me home again. Lead me home again. Lead me home again. Silver moon above the valley paints the river white and gold. All the stars become companions to the dreams I cannot hold. Far away an owl is calling through the stillness of the night, and the mountains keep their watch beneath the pale and gentle light. Moonlit valley, keep me near, where the world is calm and clear. Let the night embrace my soul till the morning bells appear. Every worry fades like mist, every burden drifts away. In the silence of the darkness, I am finally okay. Moonlit valley shining bright, guide me softly through the night. Beneath the quiet golden fire, old wooden tables softly shine. Crystal laughter fills the evening like a distant lullaby. Candles flicker near the window, dancing shadows on the stone. Every traveler slowly resting, far away from roads unknown. Through the valleys cold and silver, gentle winds keep drifting onward. Moonlight falls on ancient rivers, silent forests breathing slow. Tiny stars above the mountains guide the weary hearts below. Softly sings the wandering maiden, voices light as morning rain. Every note flows through the darkness, washing sorrow far away. La la la. Olden echoes fill the midnight, calm and warm beside the firelight. Morning dew on fields of clover, quiet bells from distant hills. Golden sunlight paints the pathways where the restless spirit heals. Wooden wheels and horses passing through the sleepy village road. Children laughing by the gardens, watching birds above them glow. La la la. Far beyond the hills of amber, ancient songs still wander slowly. In the tavern, voices rising, not with grief but gentle grace. Every soul becomes much lighter, held within this peaceful place. When the night begins to vanish and the stars dissolve in blue, only melodies remain there, soft and pure like morning dew. La la la. Through the valleys ever glowing, old forgotten songs keep flowing. rises slow through the cedar air. Old boots resting beside the chair. The fire cracks soft in the midnight glow. beyond the road. A tired bard with silver eyes sings low beneath the darkened sky, and every soul inside the room falls quiet with the tune. Oh, the night moves slow in Emberville, through lantern light and autumn rain, where weary hearts forget the cold and ancient stories still are told. Oh, the cups are warm, the stars hang low, and soft winds wander through the pines, while distant bells fade with the snow in the last light of Emberville. The wooden floor creaks calm and deep, like old memories half asleep. No kings remain, no banners fly, only smoke beneath the sky. A girl hums low beside the flame. No one here asks where she came. The candles dance along the walls as midnight gently falls. Oh, the night moves slow in Emberville, through lantern light and autumn rain, where weary hearts forget the cold and ancient stories still are told. Oh, the cups are warm, the stars hang low, and soft winds wander through the pines, while distant bells fade with the snow in the last light of Emberville. Far beyond the frozen trees, old rivers carry restless dreams, and somewhere in the fading dark, a lonely flute still softly calls. Oh, the night moves slow in Emberville, through lantern light and autumn rain, where weary hearts forget the cold and ancient stories